Hello and welcome to my channel where we may be dazed, but we are not confused. We are going to do a Find Your Oasis reading for the sign of Gemini. So the purpose of this reading is to help us find a bit of direction in what may feel as if it is a barren wasteland with little to no markers or paths to show us what is the way in which we should be traveling. It is also a space that is notorious for being very low on water, which is necessary for survival. So we are going to be taking a look at why it is that you feel this way, why you feel that you're currently in this kind of space, what it feels like for you, what is the lesson that you can learn, because many times there are things that we are here to learn, and what steps you can take to get on the path of finding yourself the healing and integration that you need in the form of an oasis, which is a place to come quench your thirst and to be refreshed after an experience such as this. So, all right, looking at your cards, it appears that the reason you feel as if you are in a desert space is because there is some information that you may be missing in order to get some healing and let go of something that may have been causing you some sort of discomfort or personal tribulation. So, this could be any number of things, but the most important thing is that you do not feel like either like you are not getting the full story, or there are important facts or things that are being left out for you, or vice versa. It could be on another side where someone else is experiencing this of you. And the reason this feels like a desert is because you're not able to get out of the space that you're in. I feel like you feel as if you're in a very stuck place of not being able to let go of some things and to mend some type of issue because you're not clear on exactly what happened or is happening. So, what does this feel like for you? For you, this feels like a place of conflict. So there could actually be some existing conflict. And with this uncovering treasure card, and there's like a dragon that's wrapped around a treasure chest, this could even be over some type of finance. There could be some conflict where, there are people who are fighting over some type of financial increase. And in order to, work this out, all of the facts or information about it has to be present. But what I'm picking up is that it's not there. It's not all there. And that is causing you to feel as if you are fighting with many other people who are all trying to exercise their own personal will. They all have their own personal agendas and what it is that they're trying to do. And what it is that they're trying to get to is some sort of hidden treasure. So the mythology of the dragon is really coming forth with this card here. And so usually the dragon will spend a lot of time collecting shiny things and objects and store it into a lair. And there's lots of different ways that it can get into that lair. But it has this treasure that's stored up. And in order for a person like a traveler or someone that's on a quest to attain some of this treasure, they would have to slay this dragon to get to it, because the dragon is going to guard it fiercely and really try to end anyone who is going to come and take it. And so I get the sense that that's how you're feeling, as if you are having to compete with a lot of different people to get this dragon's treasure. So I'm picking up also that you're not even at the place where you're able to even focus on slaying the dragon, because before you can even get to the dragon, you have to go through all these other individuals who are also trying to get to the dragon. So there's like two fights here that could be causing some issue and thereby being the reason for you feeling like you're in a very barren, wandering, dry place. So what is the lesson that you can learn in this space? The mystical shaman oracle card that I pulled for you is the staff. And the number associated with that is 51, which will reduce to 6. So that may be important for some of you. So I'm going to read the card, the message for it, directly from the text, as I want to transmit that message directly and as clearly as possible for the sake of this type of reading. So, the essence of this card. The staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it, he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. You know how to float easily between polarities, how to weigh all possibilities, and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find that delicate balance between will and surrender. You are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, and no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. So your feather message is a message of guidance from your guides or your angels. Also, you could say your higher self as to the direction that you can start to move into in order to heal and integrate in the midst of this situation. And the type of feather that we have for you is the kingfisher. The card says, prosperity is flowing. Have faith that you will receive it in the perfect form. So let's take a look in our book at the message for kingfisher, which we're going to read directly in order to preserve the integrity of the message. There are many myths and legends about the ancient origins of the intriguing kingfisher. One tale indicates that kingfisher was the first bird Noah released from the ark after the flood. Flying high to the edge of the sun, the kingfisher absorbed the blue color of the sky. From this story, the kingfisher has come to be associated with the promise of new warmth and abundance. Kingfisher feathers were carried in the old world as good luck charms. Kingfisher is a bold bird that fishes for its food, drawing new opportunities out of the waters. Connecting with the energy of this bird supports the manifestation of new abundance. Message: Kingfisher Messenger dives into your awareness with the promise of abundance and prosperity. Urging you to have faith and take the plunge, this divine messenger is a reminder that prosperity comes in many forms. New love, warmth, and opportunities are among the favored gifts. This feather messenger also indicates that luck is with you. Stop trying so hard to create. Just allow the natural flow of abundance to come to you. Prepare by being open to receive. The gifts of prosperity are now assured. The energies associated with this are prosperity, luck, and new warmth. The element is air and water. The colors are red, white, green, gray, and blue. And the affirmation is, my world is loving and abundant. I open to receive these gifts. So when you are able to make it to your oasis, the way that you will feel is healed. And the message is, I will heal. So let's take a look at the affirmation that is associated with this card for your oasis. My wings are a shelter alongside the brokenhearted, sharing comfort, truth, and light. All right. So, just as an overview, it appears that you are in this desert because you are trying to make sense of a fragmented story, or maybe not getting the full information that you need in order to bring some type of healing or to connect with individuals who are currently very much in competition for some type of reward of some type. And your intention is to try to bring a unity and balance so that everyone can kind of come together in peace and maybe even share whatever it is that is being fought over. And the lesson that you're learning here is how to exercise your personal authority to balance out the extremes and the duality of different situations. And I feel like what you're going to learn in this situation is how to be a voice of reason and to kind of walk in the middle and take a neutral stance at listening to both sides of this situation so that you can then take the action needed in order to make the situation work for the greatest number of people, or to smooth over a situation to get to that space of healing. And that is the key phrase here that's coming across on several of the cards. So with your guidance to take this step, it's about recognizing that prosperity is there and abundance is there and open and available to all. And so this could even be like a transference of state where you take on the energy of someone who feels prosperous and knows that prosperity is there in order to kind of soothe the energies of a lack of abundance, or people who feel as if they will go without if they are not able to get this reward or get this dragon's treasure that is hidden in this cave. And when you reach your oasis, your place of balance and healing in this situation, you are going to feel as if you have the capacity and ability to help others who may have been brokenhearted, who may feel a sense of lack or a sense of loss, to feel comforted, and that you can kind of stand in the gap as an intercessor for those people in those situations. All right. That is what I have for you on your Find Your Oasis reading, Gemini. Thank you for joining me on this channel where we may be days, but we are not confused. Until the next video, bye-bye.